stations 101 through 150.
At this time, I'd like to take a moment of silence for all those in the military and for all those who protect us.
Mark, I'm not sure, but I think you had a double key on that last one.
I did, Bob. I believe I did. At this time, I have 134 Joe in Ludlow, Lima Charlie. The second radio that called in would have been 129 Bob in Chicopee. Am I correct?
I walked all over them, huh, Mark?
It's possible, and it's not a problem. Okay, so I have 129er and 134. Do I have any more stations? 101 through 150. And moving along, stations 151 through 200. Please check in now.
ID 166, WRA 433. Bill, State, Greenfield.
If you wish to check into the Naranet, please call now.
I have station 166, Bill in Greenfield. Bill, you're good and readable this evening. I did have a little interference from, I'm not sure if someone else was trying to get in there, but,
Announcements by committee members.
151 through 200.
Okay, this is Alpha California Yankee Kilo. That recognizes N1KPW. Craig, mobile in Meriden. Thank you very much for checking in.
Stations 201 through 250. Please check in now.
For the Naranet, please call now.
214, WRJY 807. Randy, currently mobile in Agawam.
Alright, Kilo Jimmy, you on Papa, Bobble, Quebec, mobile. Randy, in Agawam, I'm on commercial power. You keep hammering, Daddy.
I am detecting a little bit of interference on the repeater with the transmissions. So I'm going to hold off on reception reports. We'll just do the check-in this evening. But 214, thank you for checking in. Any other stations? 201 through 250.
Made it to out to Xena. I didn't make it out there myself. But I was up at Goshen, and the Goshen Ham
Thanks again, Randy, for checking in. Stations 251 through 300.
Because of the weather. It was threatening to storm almost the whole morning, so we only had about half as many tailgaters as normal, and about half as many.
This is 293, WRUC 960, Terry, Southwest, Mark, hello everyone.
Again, more than normal, but mostly because of the threatening weather.
ID 293, good evening, Terry, South Windsor, Connecticut. You're good and readable this evening, and thank you for checking in. Stations 301 through 350, please check in now.
Into our area, 544. Already, it should be starting pretty soon. Looking at the lightning maps, we have.
I had several stations checking in.
Lightning activity down to the south of us, off the Virginia coast. And,
Go again, Ed.
There's another area out around Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But right now there doesn't appear to be any lightning activity in our immediate area, but it's advisable that...
Any other stations, 301 through 350, please check in now.
Okay, so...
This is 309, WRWW 852. I'm in Hill Hills, Bob in West Springfield. How's it going, Mark?
Greetings, Steve. Greetings, Naranet. Everybody on the net. things in Roxbury are preparing for a little bit of water.
At this time, I have 309. Bob in West Springfield. I'm doing pretty good, Bob. Thank you very much. Any other stations? 301-350.
Tree debris, tree wormies, whirligigs, and all the other goo.
This is 302 WRGZ 535. Brian in Southwick, how you doing tonight, Mark?
Now we're ready. We're ready for that rainfall.
ID 302, Bishop and Brian. I am doing well, sir. Thank you very much. I have you in Southwick, and again, we have a little interference, so but you are readable. Thank you for checking in. Next station, 301-350.
In terms of its architecture, but it's a larger format, larger device. Fits better in the hand.
Control is looking for stations 351 through 400. Please call now.
Quite a bit. Yeah, so that's a good quick summary of what the recent activity has been, and I don't want to trip out our 3-minute timeout timer, so
moving along, stations 401.
Net control for the Naranet tonight, Steve, and thanks for doing it.
Now, Chair, which is me, after a warning, we search the lights to terminate speech.
Okay, very good. This is AG1YK.
Prohibited unless terminating speech. Passengers may be protected. Residents continue to true facts. About a violent reaction.
Questions asked that the public input be referred to the committee or administrative staff for consideration, and I'll get a response. At this time, I'd like to invite up Ben Isaac. Welcome, Ben.
And also, Leon in Agawam, you are good and readable this evening, ID 444. Any other stations, 401 to 450. Or excuse me, 4. Yes. 401 through 450.
This is 417. Now from Avalon, WSE 457.
I haven't looked out recently, so I don't know if it's raining at the moment. Other than that, everything else is okay.
Good evening, Al 417 in Agawam. You are good and readable, and I appreciate you checking in this evening. Stations 451 through 500. Please check in now.
The rain is just starting to come into Connecticut, so it's going to be here pretty soon.
Here is
There is the lightning is not that close, but
467. Ernie on a portable in Ludlow. Good evening, Mark. Good evening to the net. WSDR 621.
Mobile, can you, how are you copying? Over?
Hey, Mark, how you doing? Leo?
And Dad, 460.
460 and 461 calling in from Windsor Locks. WSCZ 373.
I can get input from home in Oakville. It's a good system.
2456. Blue City Ham.
6 West 7870. Windsor Locks. You're good and readable this evening. Also, I have Ernie in Ludlow, 467. Good evening, Ernie. Good and readable. Any other stations, 451 through 500.
Family name that probably familiar
This is 454 ID. Donald and Florence. WSDK 251 on a handheld.
How's things are going in Elizabeth County? I haven't been up there in a while. And on KCW back to back.
ID 456, Bruce in East Hampton. WSDH 722 on a handheld.
1YK, very good, Craig. And thank you for checking in. And you're hitting the repeater nice and solid. I know that Vernon machine.
I have ID 454, Donald and Florence. Good and readable this evening. 456, Bruce in East Hampton.
Yeah, thank you for checking
You're
in.
also good and readable. Thank you for checking in, guys.
Welcome to come back.
Stations 501 through 550. Please call now.
John, you Fairfield and New Fairfield at this point? Over.
Good evening to everybody else on the net. Yes, it is just
Stations 551 through 600.
New York.
Please check in now.
Fairfield. I'm looking at our date. Looks like hour or two following up on it. So hopefully it's just a light drizzle the way it is right now.
ID 553 WS
Not a heavy downpour.
Jason out of Springfield.
The forecast we're on the map right now, so we'll see how it is. It was a real good day today, Steve. Let me roll it.
Control recognizes ID 553 Jason in Springfield. Welcome back, Jason. You're good and readable. Also, ID 557 Jason. Do you have a location, sir?
At the station and watching Northern our HF antenna on the roof.
Copy that, Jason. Thank you for checking in. At this time, I will take missed or late stations. Please call now.
Okay, W1JGM, H1YK.
Says 226. Rolling from Long Meadow. WRKH 415.
ID 226 Rowan in Long Meadow. Thank you for checking in, Rowan. You are good and readable this evening. Next station, please.
Into our state. And the lightning map is only showing lightning.
393. Mark and Russell, WSAW 608. Mobile, 25
Around Virginia. And out in western
Good evening,
Pennsylvania.
Mark 393 Mobile.
Maybe it won't be so, maybe it won't
I do have you readable this evening.
We're gonna
Again, we do have some interference in there as well.
Okay, let's see.
Thanks for checking in.
Let's stay
Next
on
station,
line to
please.
see if there are any other stations that wish to check into the Naranet. Any further check-ins, please call now.
And it needs to start with a health and safety committee where everyone is involved.
Whiskey 1, Quebec Hotel. Harlan,
Do I have any other stations, missed or late stations, that'd like to check in before we close out the net?
214 with the relay.
Recognizes W1QH, Harlan. And
Go ahead, 214.
in Danbury this evening.
Relay 226. WRKH 415. Roland in Long Meadow.
He did make he actually stopped in. Your brother already stopped in.
All right, thank you. I heard it broken up the signal. I wasn't sure if he got through it. So, all right, thanks, Mark.
You got it, brother. No problem. Last call for station check-ins for the Wednesday night check-in net.
Yeah, this is 444. Just check in the mobile second radio.
Very good, Harlan. And let's...
Leon, I have you readable this evening on that second transmission radio. Thanks for checking in.
Very effective radiator for you guys there at the EOC.
Hey, Mark, I'm running late. It's WREM 752 156 D West Farms on the base.
Good evening, D. I have you loud and clear, 156 in West Farms. No problem. Any other stations?
ID 507. Bird in Hadley. WSFP 676.
Good evening, Bert from Hadley. Thank you for checking in this evening. You're good and readable this evening. interference. But thanks for checking in. Next station.
Good evening, 492, WSDR 249. Carrier, logging in from Agawam.
KB1 ZFG. Larry up there in
Good
Massachusetts.
evening, Carrie. I have you in Agawam this evening, 492. Good and readable. Thanks for checking in, Carrie. Next station.
I don't know what the conditions are up there. Are you
447. WSCY 861. Mike in Greenfield. Mark, if I could also do a relay for 466.
really those heavy black clouds?
Mike, was that 426 on the relay?
I always get excited when we get a nor'easter, so evidently
466. 466.
Okay, copy that. ID 447, Mike in Greenfield. I have you readable this evening with the little interference, and I will relay ID 426. Thanks for checking in.
These storms
Any other stations?
getting a little out of hand lately. We've had some serious flooding issues.
466, not 476.
That is up in there in Massachusetts too, so.
My bad, I made that correction. Mike, gotcha.
Normal everyday nor'easter. Okay, thank you very much for checking in, Larry. And so this is AG1YK, net control from the Marinette. Does anyone else have any questions or comments?
Any other stations? Please call now. Here it is. WSAS 815. ID 413.
Okay, nothing heard. Yes, there was no further business. This concludes the Marinette for May 21st, 2025. The Marinette operates on Wednesday.
Hey, good evening to you, Scott. 413 in Springfield on the handheld. You're readable this evening? Thanks for checking in, Scott. Any other stations?
Incorporated, a 501c3 not-for-profit corporation.
507 with a relay.
www.na1ra.org.
Go ahead and send it. Bert.
Yeah, ID 120, WRWL 711. And ID 322, Tommy, WRYS 829.
All right, control for relay 507, 120, Freddie in Hadley, and 322, Tommy in Hadley as well, North Hadley. Thanks for the relays, 507. Any other stations? WSHU here. Good evening, everybody. Station calling. I did catch some of it. Could you try that again, please? This is 735 WSHU here coming out south. Did you say this is ID 735?
You say you understand us, you want what's best for us. What is best for us is for you to continue to work with the city council to ensure education.
That last station, I'm unable to make out that transmission.
Fair share that contributed to the increase in educational revenue for the city. Explain it to me like I'm in kindergarten.
Well, as I was saying earlier, the conditions are a little not favoring us this evening with the little interference. But in any event, I'm going to go ahead and close out the net for this evening. If you couldn't make it into the net and would like to log into Facebook and let me know, and I'll get you on the block. But I'd like to thank the administrators, Alex and Ralph, for their continued support at DMRS Radio in the Pioneer Valley. This concludes this week's Check-In Net. This is WRWT 225 ID 304. Have a good night, everyone, and stay safe.
Show up every day with heart and resilience to protect funding that directly impacts.
Good job, Mark. Thanks for everything. I just want to let you know that you are making it over the interference. You have none. And that microphone of yours has a...
That concludes public input. So we had a sign-up sheet for anyone who was interested in talking about the fiscal year 2026 budget. And no one has signed up, so we're going to move on with our agenda. We'll start with approval of minutes, 25-5-12.
Move that the minutes of the regular meeting of the school committee held on May 5th, 2025 be approved.
Don, can I get a motion to approve? I have a motion to approve the minutes. Any discussion or comments? Seeing none, all in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries unanimously. 25-5-13.
Move that the minutes of the special meeting of the school committee held on May 13th, 2025 be approved.
Sonny, can I get a motion?
Motion to approve.
A motion to approve. Any discussion on the minutes? Any comments? Seeing none, all in favor? Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Reports, 25-5-14.
Report on personnel action taken in professional development. I'd like to call Ms. Deb Green up to the podium for an update.
Evening, everyone. Today, your personnel report covers April 24th to May 14th. We had a total of 8 new hires, 13 resignations, and 4 retirements. Most of the resignations came from the cafeteria side and the substitute personnel. We also added 2 to our substitute pool and 2 to the cafeteria. We have a total of 29 new postings, active postings up on Power School. We are in the process of clearing out the postings from this budget year and getting ready to add the ones for the next budget year. That would be the difference between last time and this time. We have not posted teaching and para positions for next year, and that will be happening within the next week. Postings that are up there include the high school vice principals, academic, career, and technical education coordinator, our athletic coaches, and numerous cafeteria helpers. Thank you.
Thank you. Any comments or discussion?
At this time, I'd like to read the retirees that we have. We have 4 this evening, so bear with me. Up first, Susan Benoit, paraprofessional, general education at Bowie School, 28 years, 9 months of service. Bowie writes, after 28 years of dedicated service, Susan Benoit is retiring, leaving behind a remarkable legacy of compassion and commitment. As a veteran paraprofessional, Sue has been a cornerstone of the classroom, consistently going above and beyond to uplift both students and teachers. Her patience and ever-positive attitude have touched the countless lives of students, guiding them with care and helping them reach their full potential. Colleagues have long relied on her steady presence, collaborative spirit, and deep devotion to education. Sue's passion for helping others has left a mark on their school, and she will be missed. Her influence will be felt for years to come, not just in the lessons learned, but in the heart she's inspired. Bowie closes by saying, Sue, your retirement is well earned, and your impact will never be forgotten. Thank you for everything. You've truly made a difference. Congratulations, Susan Benoit. Next is Julie Chapin, paraprofessional, Zatella Early Childhood Center, 27 years, 8 months of service. Zatella writes, Julie has been a long-time employee at Zatella and will be sadly missed. She's a gentle, kind, warm soul who always puts her students first. In the last few years, Julie worked in the ASD program, the Autism Room, and she loved those students. Julie always came in with a smile, and she never complained. She leaves a big hole to fill. Zatella says, thank you, Julie, for all that you've done for Zatella and the Zatella students and staff. Congratulations to Julie Chapin. Up next, we have Sandra Harrington, teacher, grade 2 at Stefanik School. 22 years, 1 month of service. Stefanik writes, "It is with mixed emotions that we announce the retirement of one of our most treasured educators, Sandy Harrington. Sandy's love and passion for education have been nothing short of inspiring. Her work ethic, professionalism, and deep commitment to students left a lasting impact on the school community. She has a rare ability to form meaningful connections with students, helping them feel seen, heard, and motivated to learn.
So do I need to use
Her
food
classroom
before we begin?
weren't just places of learning, they were places of growth, respect, and joy. Throughout her career, Sandy went above and beyond the call to duty. Whether serving on school committees, engaging with families, or leading initiatives to improve community, she gave it her all. Her presence has been a powerful force in shaping the inclusive, supportive environment we strive to have at Stefanik each and every day. Sandy is truly a gem, a rare gem, a role model, a mentor, and a pillar of the Stefanik family. Her absence will be deeply felt, but her influence will continue to shine in the lives of countless students and colleagues. She will be greatly missed, but never forgotten. She will always be a shining Stefanik star. Stefanik closes by saying, "Thank you, Sandy, and congratulations. Love from everyone at Stefanik Elementary School." Congratulations, Sandy Harrington. Last but not least, Pauline Zimrock, cafeteria helper, 6 hour at Bellamy School, 32 years, 3 months of service. Ms. Zimrock, after an incredible 32 years of dedicated service, the cafeteria employees want her to know, "We are honored to congratulate you on your well-deserved retirement. Pauline, you've been a beloved member of our school cafeteria team, known for your work ethic, kind heart, and the warm smile you brought to students and staff every day." The cafeteria staff write, "We thank you, Pauline, for your outstanding commitment, and we wish you all the best in your next chapter. May your retirement be fulfilled with good health, happiness, and the relaxation you so deserve. Congratulations, Pauline."
Thank you. I just want to take a moment to also congratulate and recognize all those years of service from those 3 retirees, especially Pauline Zimrock. I know her personally. I wish you the best if you're watching in your retirement. Any other comments or discussion? Jay?
Yes, Mayor. I also just want to congratulate all of our retirees on their retirement, but specifically Ms. Harrington was my daughter's 2nd grade teacher at Stefanik, and undoubtedly was a huge part of helping to turn her into the Stefanik star and the very young lady that she is. So I want to wish Ms. Harrington a very happy retirement.
Thank you. Any other discussion or comments? Sorry, I didn't see your hand. Sandra?
Congratulations to the retirees, but moving on to professional development for our staff in May. We have 11 individuals attending various programs with titles such as the Massachusetts Association of Vocational Administrators, the New England Dairy School Nutrition Experts Forum, Manufacturing Technology Series, Teens, I Don't Wanna and You Can't Make Me, and then the Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents Annual Spring Meeting. All of these are happening in May.
Does anyone need to use the review forms again tonight? Region 5 area set.
Chair, Ms. Lopes? Susan, do you want the floor?
Here before you begin the evening nets.
I would like to go over our facility subcommittee meeting and basically kind of touch base on where we left off.
Nothing heard.
Going to Region 5 area set for Wednesday, May 29th.
This is N1 FDC NCS. A little technical difficulty here. Okay, taken care of. Alright, we'll try that one more time. Alright, good evening everyone, and welcome to Mountain West Radio Association information that this is November 1. Foxtrot Delta Charlie as net control for this evening. Our net is held every Wednesday beginning at 7:30 p.m. Immediately following this net, we'll hear the MTA area swap net, followed by the N1 Emergency Simplex Net. The purpose of this net is to exchange information of interest to amateur radio, to handle traffic, familiarize participants with net operations, and also conduct any other net business as deemed appropriate. All licensed amateurs, regardless of their affiliation, are invited to participate and encouraged to check into this net, listing their traffic, comments, queries, or any other net business. This is a directed net. Roll call follows. Please stand by. This time we'll take check-ins with traffic, comments, or any other net business. First letter suffix Alpha through Zulu. Please call now.
Fourth phase, which was, we said it's ahead of schedule, and that wasn't really going to start until the end.
NO60.
It's one of our first projects.
Not a call sign.
Yes. November Oscar 6 Bravo, Bob in Westfield.
What do you have to say before I do this? Is gonna
Traffic for the net, Bob.
No, just listening. We're taking a vacation here, visiting from California. My brother's based in Westfield.
So we're getting 220 exterior doors replaced. So far, we've had work done in both.
The net. Alrighty. We're taking check-ins or without.
traffic announcements. First letter suffix Alpha, Papa, or Charlie. Please call now.
Please call now. First letter suffix.
Delta,
D,
Echo,
and F.
Foxtrot. November, Lima 7, Foxtrot, Juliet, Witch, in West Springfield. Good evening, Phil.
Time meter that went over this evening. This is November 1, Foxtrot, Delta, Charlie, taking check-ins for the information at first letter suffix. JK, that's your GH and I.
Juliet, Golf Hotel, India. This is the short net this evening. First letter suffix Juliet, Kilo, India.
A good check-in rate. Alright, this is November 1, Foxtrot, Delta Charlie, for the information net. Listening for check-ins, first letter suffix, JK and L.
This
Here is. Here is Whiskey 1 Juliet Zulu Romeo. Gary here in Holyoke. We're commercial power. 2 meter side. No traffic. Good evening, Phil, and good evening to all those on the net.
This is the W1 TOM repeater.
And that recognizes W1QA Harlan, H1YK Steve, W1JTM.
With the W1JZR, maybe we'll get a few check-ins now. Welcome to Gary. Alright, next call group is first letter suffix. It's the M, N, and O.
Here is Kilo Charlie 1 Oscar November Alpha, Brian, Wilbraham, commercial power. No traffic. Good evening, Phil. Good evening, everybody.
August 2023, we sat down and asked all the projects that we've talked about what should be done in the district. So we sat down in August.
Welcome, Brian. KC10 and
We narrowed that number down.
First letter suffix PQ and R. You're it.
September of 23. And then
Papa, Victor X-ray, Stephen Westfield, no traffic, and I think
a little frustrated
Brian Doublewoods.
talking about
a second and talk about the course of I'm just going off the cuff here. What I feel passionate about my job. I'm passionate about the city. I know we need to make improvements. So, from my point of view, what I see is
Uniform Hotel,
Jim Stefanik in 2001 said there's a lot of improvements need to be done in the district. Was done. We got a lot of
Here it is.
done. Once that happens, it's almost
November 1, Sierra Foxtrot, Craig, Indian Orchard.
can't ask anything from us. Then
Commercial powered commuter site.
more money gets approved for a bond again, and then we put the new school in 2003 or 2005. So another bond happened, so we got money. So then, oh, don't worry about the improvements, let's just worry about this. So it kind of snowballs as you go along. So if I go back to where I started, the capital improvement, so we mentioned it to the school committee followed what it needs to do, and said, all right, yes.
I was able to copy Sound like WSAGU and the rest of my also UHF. Pretty faint garbled after that. I did hear you might be on a handheld there. I'll ask you one more time, see if I can get a copy on it, and if I don't copy, we'll see if someone else is receiving a little bit better. Try that one more time, please.
Welcome to K1GW2, Danny. Thank you for helping out on Sunday getting that listed just in case the repeater was down. Okay, to eliminate any kind of possible confusion, I'm going to take check-in. First letter suffix A, B, or C. One more time.
East corner of the building. Study that we had done.
I think I did copy at that time. WSHU 735 Gary in Southwick, Massachusetts. And
We'll take one Foxtrot Delta Charlie taking check-ins for the people.
this is
Looking for check-ins, first letter suffix
for the
and F.
5 area. Let me just open it up to any additional stations looking to check in.
Here is,
Please call now.
here is NL7FJ, Rich, West Springfield. Good evening, Phil. Good evening to the net.
Welcome to NL7FJ. Howdy do, Rich. All right, let's see. We'll take any check-ins, first letter suffix.
Top of the list here.
Yeah, GH and I.
1QH Harlan. Head on over to Danbury and see what's going on over this evening in Danbury. Harlan.
This is
Before the net tonight.
November 1 India Victor Tango, Dan in Holyoke.
Evening, Mike. You're doing your usual fine job as net control tonight. Nice and clear. Right?
Loaded in. And one IVT. Nice group here, getting ready for the RLX. All right. Okay, we did have check-ins starting with Mr. JZR. So, are there any other check-ins, Alpha through Zulu, for the information net, with or without traffic or comments or questions?
There, and all the hard line into the EOC.
Charlie 1, Sierra Zulu Papa. CP. Steven Brimfield, commercial power, no traffic.
This is Kilo Delta 1.
Well, very good, Harlan. Sounds like you're keeping busy over your way there.
Field checking in.
Always fun to see a nice, fresh installation.
Okay, at this time, are there any comments or questions
Coming
for
in all
the
new
net?
antenna
Any comments or questions
wire.
pertaining anything to do with amateur radio?
Everything works
On
following that.
FBC and CS.
We're going to head on over now to AG1YK.
Here is
Steve over in
Kilo
Woodbury.
Alpha
Anything
1,
for the net
Lima
tonight,
Delta
Steve?
Lima.
This is AG1YK. Good evening, everyone. And we've got things are quiet here so far in Woodbury. Hasn't started
Are there any late
yet.
check-ins? Alpha
But
Zulu.
I guess that's only a matter of time at this point. Looks like the rain's coming in pretty close. And hopefully it'll just be rain. We won't have too much wind and lightning and thunder and all the other nasty stuff. Anyway, I hope everyone else has a good evening, and this is AG1YK back tonight.
NO6, Baker, Bob, this is N1 FTC NCF.
Steve? Yeah, same here. Nice. Another cool evening, showing 46 degrees over here in Newtown, or Sandy Hook side of town. And likewise, just wait for that rain to come in, and all I can hope for is that it'll be out of here and clear up for the Memorial Day weekend. So it sounds like we may have another round coming in next week as well. So I guess the April showers didn't come till May this year. That's what it seems to be. Well, head up now, or over now to Fairfield. John, W1JGF. Anything for the net, John?
Hey, Mike, and good evening to everybody on the net tonight. W1JGM here. As Harlan said, Harlan joined me.
Well, my brother's car has a dual bander on it, but
He's not here right now.
mine in the store here while he's out. So, yeah, I don't think I can get very far in the HD, but appreciate the offer. And then 60.
Well, thanks for being with us this evening, Bob. Next net's going to be the swap net. And are there any other late check-ins? Are there any comments or questions for this net?
Kilo Charlie 1, Sierra Zulu Papa.
Charlie 1, Sierra Zulu Papa. Steve, what do you have for us this evening? Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, Phil, I just had a question for you. I know a couple times I've tried to listen in on the Simplex net, and you're the only one I can just barely make out on the Simplex net. I can't hear anybody else, but I was just curious what you were running for power and what you normally run for an antenna.
This is the W1TOM working CL127.3.
This is November 1, Foxtrot Delta Charlie, FTC and Jacob BNCS. For that particular net on direct, I'm running a Yaesu at 75 watts, and my antenna is a Tram 1480 with 6 dB. My numbers are correct. The ERP should be about 300 watts. Back to you, Steve.
Thanks. So, yeah, I was just curious because, like I said, I know a couple times I've tried to listen in. I know I've only got a quarter-wave ground plate that's not too high off the ground, so I know I can't get in. I've only got 50 watts max, but I have been able to make you up. So that's, I guess that's good for you to know that making the ground field on the 70 watts and just barely, but I can hear you.
You know.
Very, very well. This is my alternate station. I'm only running 5 watts into a 3.5 dB small mini antenna. But I just use this to hit the local repeaters. The other one works out very, very well on direct. Okay, well, thank you for the question. Are there any other questions, comments, or late check-ins for this net? Please call. FTCNCS.
And now it's 7.
Thank you, wonderful. This has been a regular section of the MTA Area Information Net, which is held every Wednesday beginning at 7:30 p.m. It's a wish to thank you all for checking into the W1TOM repeater system, MTA area. If you use our repeaters, please support MTA area, keep things on the air. Okay, this is November 1, Foxtrot Delta Charger is the repeater back to Norway. Stay tuned for this one. Then the ever popular N1 RLX. November 1, Foxtrot Delta Charlie. Get back here in a little over a minute, and we'll move right into this one.
Oh. Oh. No, it's not. I can't just think about it. Oh my god.
Moving along, does anyone need to use the repeater?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening once more. Welcome to the MTARA Spotnet. This is November 1, Foxtrot Delta Charlie. As net control for this evening, our net is held every Wednesday around 8 p.m. or after the end of net. The purpose of this is to help amateurs buy,
God.
sell ham radio and related items.
Yeah, I just didn't know that.
Oh. Rules, no bargaining is allowed on the airwaves. You may see an asking price. They give a brief description for each item. Please give a full
Hi there, mommy. This is November 1 here at Foxtrot, Greg, and Indian Orchard. Good evening.
N1 SFF Greg, and then flooding 1 PVX. Over to N1 SFF, this is N1 FCC net control.
Hey, Phil, say good evening to the net. I have 3 Valentine Labs AC VTVMs. Now, for you people that don't know what that is, that's a vacuum tube voltmeter. These are industrial grade, black wrinkled texture. These are definitely antique. They have a mirrored scale. Very, very, very accurate for AC voltage. I'm looking for 25 a piece on them or best offer. I have a 2-meter 5/8 wave mag mount available to any licensed ham for free. Hello guys, this is a freebie. And I have a 2240 Tektronix oscilloscope rack mounted. I'm looking for 150 best offer on that. I can be reached at 413-326-6003. Back to net.
Strike with that back to me, Greg.
Lucy, you're up.
Very much for those listening. Are there any questions for N1 SFF? Oh, right, direct call N1 SFF. If you're interested in any of those items, Jeff, have any questions on them? Good luck trying to do some of that stuff, possibly during the week. Mr. Greg, all right. Next on the list is N1 PVX, N1 PVX. Over to you, sir.
Why, thank you, Phil. I don't have anything for sale, but I do have a
I am going to do this before I go. I'll pick something
better
up
check all the boxes. Make sure that what is being sold is actually because the radio that was for sale was not really there.
If you bear with
Found
me.
out that it was a picture from something that the fake guy
Maybe I'm not gonna do
found
that.
on the web. So just be careful if you're doing anything on the internet, and that means
Yeah, when I
marketplace
last, you know,
or various
if I have enough time for
Facebook
my shower,
pages
leave
that
it
have
after my shower.
equipment for sale, because
They
there's a
said
lot of scammers out there. Thanks, Phil. Back to you.
I'll do the stream and then I'll go to the stream and then that's it off. And the last thing said the live on the stream. Again, as always, I say, I don't know if I can physically do that, but if I can, that would be huge.
Alright, thank you for that. And let's see, I can put out one more time. Net Control is looking for a vertical HF, just about anything blue. So with that, are there any other listings for the net?
This is the W. Oh, there it is. This is the W1 TOM CL127.3.
HF.
VHF. What's that? Oh, there it is.
Are there any other listings for the swap to call now? Thank you one and all. This has been a regular session of the MDARA swap set, scheduled every Wednesday after the InfoNet. This is November 1, Foxtrot. We're back to the way. Stay tuned for the ever popular N1 RLF. That's happening, about a minute or so.
Just a quick question, since I'm here from Dayton, Hamfest. If anyone listening also attended in 06B.
Before I can put back up. No. My mom can so. What's up?
Did anybody make the trip over to Dayton this year?
So again, if I can do the stream and go to the stream, so that way, one more time. I don't know if I can physically do that, but whenever I can, I want it. There's now. Much chicken nuggets will be mega. Got it. Let's see if I can do my best to do. Yeah, finally. Oh, it's time not to get to the end.
This is still November 1, Foxtrot, Delta Charlie Bay. Net Control 4, the N1 RLX. That means every Wednesday after the swap net, the boost to a simplex frequency 146.55. The N1 RLX emergency. Simplex net is a formal networking purpose to provide emergency communications training, link communities during emergency and crisis situations, answer questions pertaining to simplex and emergency communications, most importantly, practical net operations. Are there any stations with traffic or announcements for this net? Please check in now. Nothing heard when checking in. We'll give you the following information. Your call sign. Heard
letter suffix, Alpha Mike. Please call now. Here is Whiskey 1 Juliet Zulu Romeo here in Holyoke. And we'll be running 50 watts tonight.
As I predicted. Next up is N1 IVT 5 watts.
Here is
What's the station?
November 1 Sierra Fox Fox, right in Indian Orchard. We'll be doing 50 watts tonight.
Did we put N1 IVT also on the list for 5 watts?
This is
Yep, I predicted. November 1 India Victor Tango, 5 watts.
November 1 India Victor Tango, Dan, Holyoke, 5 watts.
This is N1 MOB if anyone needs to use this repeater. Prior to the start of tonight's traffic, one area. Please do so now.
Well, there's W1 RF.
This is November 1 Foxtrot, W2 check-in. Or the N1 RL. First letter suffix, November 2 Papa. Please call now.
Here is November 1 Papa, Victor X-Ray, Steve in Westfield. Will be 25 watts tonight, Phil.
If you could send me some for you. I maybe want that.
25 watts. With PBX. Alright, the next call is first letter suffix, Quebec. Zulu. Please call now.
Well, Phil, you missed my call group. This is Kilo Charlie 1 Uniform Hotel India. Blue in Westfield, 75 watts.
Check-ins for the N1 RL 2025.
On Simplex.
This net means Monday through Friday to pass traffic. Out of this welcome dictionary. This is a directed net. So you can hear emergency or third traffic. Is there any emergency or third traffic? Call now. Until 146.55. Make sure your radio is set to 6. Nothing heard. The first call receiving reefer stations with traffic and with traffic only. This is N1 MOP. My name is November 1. I am located in Bristol. Calling the Bears Manchester traffic. Looking for stations with traffic and traffic only. Call signs, please. As net control, I do list 3 pieces of traffic for KC1JTS. Further stations with traffic and traffic only. Your call signs, please. Nothing heard. Calling the Bears of Manchester traffic net. Looking now for stations either with or without traffic. Your call signs, please.
Here is November 1 Sierra Papa Juliet N1 SPJ. The name is Dennis, located in Enfield, Connecticut. I have no traffic and good evening to the net.
I've been need to use computer before I begin minutes.
This is
John in Stafford Springs, Connecticut. No traffic. Evening, Dan.
This is November 1 Foxtrot Delta Charlie. My name is Philip Net Control.
W1 JZR, W1 JZR 51, this is N1 FTC. N1 FTC, W1 JZR, indeed. Full scale from your station to line. Back to net.
Ready?
I'm gonna move the camera so that I can.
On the floor.
Next station.
Lost Greg, N1SFF, N1SFF.
What was that?
Nothing.
What was that? James?
That was my radio.
That's your radio?
Yeah.
Is Dinky hurting you?
No.
I'm just making sure. You're not in trouble. Yet.
Nope.
Yet.
You said yet? Tomorrow it's the big day.
Yeah, well, tomorrow is the big day. Are you excited?
I'm gonna tell you when I first walked.
It's going to be cold, so let it heat up first.
My
Rehearsal?
first
You're
part,
going to listen, right?
my first part of the National Genealogical Society.
Uh-huh. You're going to listen, you're going to behave.
Yeah, it's in the last two periods, right?
Yep.
The last two periods.
What are typically your last two periods? What are you going to be missing?
I think EOA
Uh-huh.
and music.
That's okay, right?
And then tomorrow, and then on Friday, I'm gonna miss current events and EOA. So EOA will be preempted on both days.
Uh-huh.
But tomorrow night, music will be preempted, and on Friday, current events will be what?
Preempted.
Because
You can always ask your ELA teacher to give you the extra work, right?
yeah, and I have to read chapter 9, 8 actually,
Okay.
this week, right?
I guess, I don't know. You
I have to
told me.
read chapter 8. So we'll see. What do you have to say?
What do I have to say? Question here.
No, what do you have to say about me getting to my first school commercial that's ain't go there?
I think it's awesome. I'm very proud of you. You know, I was in the National Honor Society a long time ago, but I was there.
Wait, the National Honor started, well, actually, in what year?
Yes, it was in place when I was a little kid. Red Walk Street.
What year did the National Honor Society form?
I don't know. You'd have to ask them. I joined it in 1995.
And I'm gonna join it like 30 years later.
Yeah, you are. You're right.
I'm gonna join them.
Yep. I joined it in my junior year of high school. Here you go.
Yeah, and
Now,
now,
and then I graduated in 1996.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna join the National Honor Society in my 7th grade in what? At what?
UConn.
And what school you were in 1995?
Everett High School.
What high school?
Everett High School.
Everett High School. Thank
Uh-huh.
you.
And Kendall's in the National Honor Society.
Oh, like last year?
She was inducted, yeah, wasn't it last year?
Yeah. So 3 now are officially in the National Honor Society.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tomorrow is my first test, my quote-unquote first day as an NJHS member. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And my first dance floor rehearsal.
Yeah.
This is the most proudest day ever, right?
Yeah.
We may have to pause our campaign to honor this event, right?
What?
We may have to pause our campaign to
We don't need to pause anything.
no campaign to slow down my.
No, I think you're doing just fine. It's gonna help you.
Now it's gonna make me even prouder than I was before.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be the very first weatherman in DuPont history to go to the National Junior Honor Society. Which is rare. It's very rare to have a weatherman to enroll in the National Junior what?
Honor Society.
Yeah. We'll be so proud. I may actually be in the National Junior Honor Society because they love weather.
Okay.
And I think that's it for today. Bye bye.